Tapirva. Hello. Thank you so much for joining me, and welcome to
This Week in Australia.
That's right. We're all the way from up here in Indiana. I'm going to utilize the interwebs and see what happened in Australia this week. Let's do it. r/Australia. Top comments this week. Can we all go back to saying maths, please? Wait, so you guys used to say maths, but now you say math like normal people? And you want to go back? When did the S drop off the end? Does this shit anyone off? What does that mean? Does this shit anyone off? You can't say that. Or is it just me? Actually, I'm definitely going to start saying that. That shits me off. It sounds so cringy American. Just say maths and stop being F-wits. Okay, but if you add the S back into math, then I also want you to start saying chemistries, biologies, histories, because you should at least be consistent. This post has been marked as non-political. I think it is political. Oh, this person says they hear maths most of the time. Maths et age. On accident instead of by accident is another one that drives me crazy. I did that on accident. Yeah, I don't know who says that. Actually, yeah, okay. I've heard. I'm aware. I feel like that's kind of like Southern. Like over here in America, Southern people say that on accident. I will be honest though, if it was the other way around and people up here in America started saying maths to try to sound like British, or like they thought that sounded cool because it's like British. Or I guess it's also, I didn't know you guys said that too. That makes sense, but I didn't know that. That would be really cringy just because it's like, you're not British. You're not Australian. What are you doing? Mum or mom in Australia? It's mum. You haven't watched enough Bluey if you're asking that question. In Australia, the usage of mom and mum are relatively similar. Both terms are considered correct and appropriate when referring to one's mother. According to a survey conducted in Australia, around 55% of participants use mum as a way to address their mother, while 45% use mom. However, it's important to note that these percentages may vary depending on the region, demographic, and cultural background. Australia is a multicultural country. It's mum. That's interesting. Okay, so we have a war of the words. Top 2 posts. Never in my life have I heard anyone who is culturally Australian use the word mom. To me, it is very American. Why are these top 2 posts the exact same thing? This is weird. Have I just been in Queensland too long, or have the youth been corrupted by Americanisms? I apologize on behalf of America once again if we are corrupting your youth and exporting our giant pickup trucks to Australia. My apologies. Have never heard mom, unless they're American here in Australia. Aramax delivered my whiskey. You can get whiskey delivered in the mail. Oh God, you gotta be gentle with a bottle of whiskey. Oh God, I'm nervous. Why is he pulling up to a trash can? Oh, you can't zoom in while it's playing. Okay. Oh! I say that's a fair dinkum play, guys. It's fair dinkum. Accidents happen. Fair dinkum. There's no use crying over spilled whiskey. Although I would. Let's just pretend it didn't happen. So did the bottle break? Oh, yep, that definitely broke. Aramex are effed, but this does seem pretty poorly packaged. I agree. How does a bottle of whiskey just fall out of the package? If literally picking up a package means the contents fall onto the ground, I think that's a fair dinkum. I'm going to stop saying that. I found the map of Australia that I drew when I was 12. Oh, goddamn. That's pretty good, isn't it? I mean, I thought this would suck. I didn't draw anything like that. Not this accurate when I was 12. Look at all that. And he even put Tasmania in there. Good for you. Right on. That's actually kind of fascinating. Huh. I think I finally got the hang of tying my shoelace properly around age 12. Spotted at Mill Markets, Newcomb. Well played. Well played. She better be making a cut off of this, okay? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Wow. It's like 6 months too late for this. No, I disagree. I think the meme, it's at like a nice mature age. It's kind of like a retro meme at this point. You know what I mean? It's a little bit of a throwback. This would have been overworn 6 months ago, but now you wear this. It's like, it's a good throwback. It's retro. No, I don't need your app. Went to the local hairdressers yesterday and booked an appointment for December 4th at 10 a.m. They asked for my number, which I gave. I usually tell companies they don't need it. Yeah, but a lapse on my part there. Not less than 10 minutes after I leave, I get a text message telling me to download an app to confirm my appointment. I hate it when they try to get you to download apps for shit that should be easily done through either an app you already have, like a calendar app, or just a website. You heard of a website? It's like an app you don't have to download. Pretty cool. I go back today to ask why. You went all the way back just to confront them? Wow. Why I need to download their app. Get a story of how it's part of the system they use. I tell them I'll confirm my appointment now, which they can't do as it was put in the system for the 3rd instead. What? I'm genuinely tired of having to give out all my details, download apps, etc. for basic services. Uh-oh, I got bad news for you then. Because pretty soon you're going to have to whip out your photo ID to get on Facebook. Agreed. Having to download another app is an automatic way to get me to take my money elsewhere. Exactly. Unless they be giving out hella coupons in the app. You better be giving me hella coupons in the app. Okay? Only McDonald's. That's the only app for these businesses that I like. 136 grams of sugar. Is that as much? Isn't that like a metric shit ton? Like how much is in a Coke? Sugar in a can of Coke. I just need a reference point. Like, okay, yeah, 39 grams, and that's high. You know what I'm saying? It's not like Coke is low in sugar. 136. I mean, look at it. Oh my God. And it's not going to look that pretty in person either. It's going to look like barf in person. Like a unicorn barfed. What the F is space flavor? I don't know, but now I'm intrigued. Space Shake. Take off with the new Space Shake and get lost in creamy, smooth, galactic waves of craveable space flavor. That's pretty funny. I mean, the great news is you don't have to buy it. But that's pretty stupid. Wait, how many? 3,143 kilojoules? What is that in calories? 3,143. Whoa. That was a technical error, folks. Do not readjust your television. 751 calories. Found this image of this Japanese woman's Halloween costume. Her costume is that person who brings you weird candy as a souvenir from their vacation. I don't know these people. I'm wishing I did, though. What a great souvenir. Weird candy from a vacation. Well, to be honest, actually, most people in America don't go on vacation anywhere weird. They go on vacation for 2 days to Florida. And there's no weird candy in Florida that I know of. Trolleys are fantastic. I mean, that's not weird. Those are just fantastic sour gummy worms. Are these weird in Japan or are these weird in Australia? Trolleys. I mean, does this have anything to do with Australia? That's what I'm really wondering right now. Is that an Australian logo? Oh, that's a Woolworth's bag, isn't it? Isn't it? There we go. That's what it is. Okay, so surprisingly, I'm not seeing any updates on the Reddit about this, which is honestly something I really care about. I find fascinating. And it's this bill to ban people from under the age of 16 from using social media. And I don't know if there's been any updates. I think they like introduced the bill this week officially. I don't know if there's any actual updates on the bill itself. Ban carries fines up to $32 million for repeat breaches. Okay. Excessive social media harmful to youth. Okay. Okay, Australia plans to trial an age verification system that may include biometrics or government identification to enforce a social media age cutoff. I don't know which is creepier, the biometrics or the government ID. I actually don't. Which one would you prefer to give up? Biometric? What biometrics? What is that? How is it going to tell you how old you are based on your phone getting biometrics? Like a picture? Some of the toughest controls imposed by any country to date. I feel like the only other countries, I guess I don't know what countries have social media bans, but I know like China has restrictions on how long kids can play video games and what hours and stuff like that, right? And they ban a lot of websites. The leaders of all 8 Australian states and mainland territories have unanimously backed the plan. Although Tasmania, the smallest state, would have preferred the threshold was set at 14. So this is actually popular. Well, I guess there's not really any new news about it as of yet. So it'll be certainly fascinating to see whether that passes or not. I don't know how long that process typically takes down under, but I'll be on the lookout. And maybe this will be the last time anyone under the age of 16 can tune in. So thank you so much for watching. Have a great weekend. And goodbye.